Dude, real quick about Cade Cunningham, because he's averaging 23, 6, and 7 with 1 steal and half a block. Not shooting the best from the three-point percentage, but damn, how good does it feel to know that the media got it wrong?
For Rookie of the Year?
No, I mean, just like over the offseason, it felt like, remember when we were talking about, I forget who said it, they were saying how they wouldn't take Cade Cunningham and their top 3 picks from last year would be Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley. There's a lot of people saying stuff like this, but those people that discredited Cade just because he was on a losing basketball team, and now you see him playing out of his mind, where it seems like some of those media heads are like, oh crap, we were dead wrong about this guy. Like, it just feels good. It just feels so good.
I know Johnny Kane had a stat today on Twitter saying that Cade's like first in points a game, first in assists, and like third in rebounds. He's outperforming Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, and Jalen Green in all of those statistical categories. Even though it is early in the season, Cade looks like the clear-cut superstar out of the draft class, and he looks like a guy, like we were saying. I was saying that he could average 25 points a game.
I remember
I said that a couple months ago, and you're like, I was like, I don't know, man, maybe like 18, 19, maybe 20. I'm not sure. Honestly, man, if like he's taking those mid-range pulleys right at that elbow, man, like that shit is cash, bro. Like I said, DeMar DeRozan, and now everyone's hopping on that train.
Oh, I stole that from you, and I tweeted that out and got a lot of likes and retweets. But I also said death acts as Cade Cunningham's mid-range jumper, the only things that are guaranteed in life.
Literally, man. Like, Detroit's got a superstar. Like 23, 7, and 6. Those are all-star type numbers.
Dude, those are they're great. They're in the defense too, with the steals and everything. Like, I love Cade because he likes the challenge, of guarding someone else. I like that about Cade. And once everybody else takes that next step, his defense is only going to get better because he won't have to do so much offensively. Even though the 23, 7, and 7 is 23, 6, and 7 is really, really cool, and I love seeing those numbers.
No, his last 4, he's averaging like 28, 8, and 8. Like, dude, like that's insane for a second year jump. Like,
and it's funny because Anthony Wright had just tweeted out, I didn't see the second year bump. I don't see the second year jump from Cade. He tweeted out like a week or two ago, and now Cade is just playing out of his mind. This is what I'm saying. It feels so good that all these guys that are way more popular than me are being like just Cade Cunningham just shoving it in their face again, man. I love that Cade is playing out of his mind right now because all those guys have to shut up now. They were dead wrong about Cade, and all of us in Detroit most of us were right in Detroit about Cade.
I told you, give him a few games. That's the type of player he is. Needs to shake off that rust. Like a lot of teams right now, they're just getting the rust off the first 10, 12 games of the season. Cade just needed to get the rust off a little bit. People were freaking out in the preseason. They were freaking out opening night. Like, he just needs a little bit of time. What? Oh, you were a little bit?
Yeah, I was I was freaking out about preseason, man. I was.
Nah, it's all good, man. Like, that's why I got to keep you in check a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. You're so even keel with all this stuff. You're like, no, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not worried about it at all. Like, I got to take a page out of your book from now on.